Hey there guys, it's Arva here, bringing you the 5th episode of my F1 2012 career series. If you're new to me, go check out my other content, and if you like me, subscribe, because I'll be bringing out this weekly F1 2012 career mode, qualifying and the race. I put an annotation up on the video, so you can go check out the qualifying if you just come into the race straight away. So today I think we're going to try the option tyres first. I think I'll try probably pitting maybe lap 3, I think. Cautious fuel so I can go on mix 3 for most of the race. We'll see how this goes. If you missed the qualifying, go check that out, because then from then you'll know where I've qualified. So let's get into this. Obviously we can't change anything. I just realised that now that they've implemented that you can't change anything, so they've got the parc fermé conditions, so that's kind of nice to see. So here in Malaysia, nice and sunny for the race, as was not the case in the qualifying. And again, if you haven't seen that, go check that out and you'll know what I'm talking about. So let's get straight into this. I'm going to do the full race, so no highlights. So if you do get a tiny bit bored, just skip ahead like maybe a minute or something. So here we got Sebastian Vettel on pole. I believe it was quite a fast lap. And then me in 10th, and then Ricciardo in something or other. I'm looking at the mini app, I'm guessing he's about 16th. So let's go. Perez in front of us, and then Raikkonen. Raikkonen's been near me every single episode so far. So we're off. Pretty good. We're going to use a bit of curves here. So coming down to the straight. So coming down now. Going to brake quite hard. Bit cautious. We found a gap between Grosjean and Kobayashi here. Button in front of me. Oh, hit him a tiny bit. Alonso on my left. I'm going to swoop round. Can't really get the runs on him, and Button's kind of caught me up as well. So he's in front of us now. He's overtaken us. We come back. We swoop past Alonso. Button in front of us still, braking hard, but I can't really do anything. Oh, Button's taken Webber there, so Webber's now at my grasp. Oh, he's decelerated, so he hit me. So now we're looking at Webber. So there, Button overtook Webber. So good to see the AI still being nice and aggressive. That's what I like to see. And Alonso's harrying me. He's right behind me. He'll probably try and overtake us in the next few corners. So we're up to 5th now. Quite good. We've got to pit in 2 laps, so this is just quite early stages. Trying to just go as fast as I can. So braking down to this difficult corner. Quite easy to lock up here. And Webber just touched Button's rear tyres. I'm right on Webber's gearbox here. It's coming through now. This is also very tricky. You have to really get the accelerator right here. Applying the power now. Alonso's still very much behind us by about half a second. It's coming through now. Quite an exciting start to this race. Major lock-up on the right tyre there. That's not going to help me. Ooh, spinning up the rear tyres there a bit. Alonso's right behind us. Is he going to go for the overtake? Looks like I've got the legs on him right now. The Ferrari's not a very fast car in a straight line. And he's quite fast compared to Red Bull. But Toro Rosso have been known for their straight line speed. But I've gone completely wide there, and Alonso's taken us. Going to deploy the rest of my curves. I'm getting a brilliant slipstream toe here. I'm going to try and overtake Alonso here. Squeezing him. Hard braking into this first sweeping right corner, and I've taken Alonso there. Very happy with that pass. So coming through now. Second corner done. And we got Alonso there. Very happy to re-overtake him, because we went quite wide on that last hairpin. So quite a good first lap. Quite interesting. The race has been quite good right now. Fastest in the first sector, but it's only like the first lap after the race starts, so we can't really read too much into that. Alonso's 6/10 behind us. We'll be pinning next lap, in 2 laps, sorry. So we've got to remember that, so I'm trying to go as fast as I can here. So coming through now. Ooh, crap. Went over the apex a bit too much. Couldn't really touch the accelerator if I dared. So Alonso's caught up to us now. We can see his proximity arrow there. Nice, swooping around, didn't lock up. Very easy to lock up in that corner. So we're going fastest again in that second sector. I don't really know how. In qualifying, I was quite slow in the second sector and third sector. Spinning up the rear tyre again there. It's not going to help, but obviously I'm going to pit in 2 laps time, so it doesn't really matter if I wear out these sets of tyres. So going through, this corner is very difficult to get in terms of if you accelerate too early, you're going to spin out. Deploying curves now, most of it. Going to keep a little bit for the main straight, pit straight. And we're streaking away from Alonso now, that's very good. Catching up Webber, and Webber's harrying Button there. And gone wide again. Not very good driving there. Deploying the rest of our KERS. Trying to max out that 7th gear down the pit straight. And Webber's really attacking Button now. And obviously now we're being told our pit stops this lap. So we're going to have to try and make it a fast in lap. So we've caught Webber a bit. Lost Alonso. Webber's falling back from Button, so I don't really know what happened there. Maybe Button defended Webber quite hard. So we're coming up this first sector, usually my fastest sector here, so we can gain a bit of time on them. Yep, about 7/10 faster in that first sector than anyone else. Then here comes a swooping left, really hard to take because when you dart right here, you have to take your foot off the accelerator here and then plant the power just then. So it's quite hard to gauge when you plant the power. If you plant it too early, then you're going to oversteer into the grass. Or if you've set the car up for understeer, you're going to understeer out into the gravel. Either way, it's not a best option. So braking down, very easy to lock up. Taking it nice and gently across the apex. Not going to accelerate just yet. Now we do. My engineers just said box, box, box. That's quite a nice new addition to the engineering talk. Oh, went a bit wide there. Got some gravel on my left tyre. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to pit now. Alonso's 2.3 behind me. Webber's about a second in front of me. It's coming through now. I'm going to use all my KERS on this next straight. Oh, really slow out that corner. Have to make sure I lined it up straight and using all the KERS. Obviously, because we're going to pit at the end of this lap. At the end of this straight, we're going to peel off. So braking normally, but then taking a nice wide line going into the pits now. Can't accelerate a bit too much, don't want to lose it onto the grass in the way to the pits. So obviously, let's see how many places we lose. We'll probably lose quite a lot, pitting quite early. But I'm hoping that'll pay dividends by the end of the race. Hopefully I get in points position. I'm not looking for 5th place again because that 5th place in Australia was quite, it's quite impressive in terms of quite overperforming the car. Just looking for like a low points finish. We're coming out 18th. That's not great at all. So we're out of the pit box now, so we can go wide. I'm going to take a nice wide line and defend from Kovalainen. Coming through, my tyres were really cold, as you can see there on the graphic. So just going to take it nice and slowly around this first lap. Then we're going to try and catch Glock. I've got about two laps worth of fuel more than I need. So that bodes well. Once I've got my tyres up to temperature, I'll put it to mix 3 and we can really bung in some lap times. So coming through this, nice, taking it nice and slow here, don't want to go too fast. Got cold tyres obviously. And Glock is just kind of at a constant distance from us right now. Can't really do much right now because I've got very cold tyres going wide there again. By the end of this lap, hopefully they'll heat up. When Kovalainen is trying to overtake us, he looked at us on the outside, but he thought better of it. It's coming through now. I think on this section be a bit shaky. I have to watch out for Kovalainen. He's only 4/10 behind us. Glock's a massive 3.2 seconds in front of us, but we'll catch that up. We're in a Toro Rosso and he's in a Virgin, or should I say Marussia. Speaking of Marussia, they did a nice job in the Singapore Grand Prix last weekend. Well, while I record this today, but I'll upload it obviously the next day, so Monday. So yeah, they did really well without KERS, so that's quite good. So you're going to think what they'll be like when they do have KERS next season. Got a bit shaky under the braking there. I'm going to change to mix 3 now. We're going to really bung in the laps now, try and catch Glock up, and also make time on people who are making pit stops. We're overtaking one person here, Maldonado. Going to overtake him in the pit stops. And then obviously next lap, 6th lap, yeah, coming to the 6th lap, people will pit stop probably. Most of them will. Maybe the next lap. We'll see. So coming through to the end of the first sector here. Braking hard. Ooh, gone wide there, locked up a bit. So coming through this swooping section now, catching up Glock. He's now about 1.3 ahead of us now. So pretty good. Oh no, right now the performance doesn't seem that amazing, but we're slowly catching him. I don't know why on this game Malaysia hasn't been amazing in practice. I was finding it quite hard. So yeah. On my last video on the qualifying, one person, I think it was a new subscriber, commented that professional's good for Toro Rosso, and once I feel comfortable enough, change it up to expert, and that's what I'll definitely do, because that's what I did in 2011. I get used to the difficulty, and once I'm comfortable, comfortably getting like wins and poles every single race on professional, I'll change it up to expert and adjust, because obviously I still haven't gotten used to F1 Turn 11, especially on the steering wheel. People are finding it a lot harder. And I'm determined to get it right on the wheel, because I just love using my wheel. So we're caught up to Glock now, going a tiny bit wide, not really getting this corner amazingly every single lap. So catching up Glock now, coming up to lap 5. So I've just been told Glock's running standard revs there, so we're about a second behind him. We're going to dart down the inside. Oh, caught him in the braking. Obviously I've got a much better car, I can brake earlier. Ooh, got a bit of oversteer there. Got a bit of marbles on our tyres now. Spun up those rear wheels, and my teammate Ricciardo is now in front of me, and I passed Glock, but that was a bit of a shaky moment there coming to the second corner. In the first sector, obviously 2/10 down on the pace because I spun up. Oh, and I spun my rear tyres there again. Could have lost it and spun outright. So really gonna have to watch it now. Can't really spin up my tyres too much. Coming across the apex nicely there. No one to be seen in front of me. I think by now they're probably way out ahead because of the fact that I pit stopped. But we'll catch them up. We'll catch them up. I'm confident of a points finish today. Oh, who's that behind us catching us? It can't be Glock. It's Senna. Wow, Senna's behind me, so he's caught up Glock and me. Crap, he's right behind us. We're going to have to watch out for him. He's only 4/10 behind us, and Ricciardo's only 12.5 seconds ahead of us, so we're definitely going to overtake him in the pit stops. Hamilton's just bunged in a fastest lap of 1:41.3. Not amazingly quick, but it is quite rapid for this stage of the Grand Prix. Senna's behind us, just going to have to watch out for him. And Ricciardo hasn't pitted yet. He's going to probably pit in the next lap, but there is someone in the pits. I think it's Thrustmaster. So we're coming through. Ooh, bit shaky there on the exit, and Senna's pit as well. So actually don't know what happened then. Was it Senna who pit? No, Senna didn't pit. Someone else pit. I think it was probably Glock or one of the Mauritius or Caterhams. So we passed the Resta there, I think. Whoever that was peeling out the pits. All I know is in front of us, yep, we passed the Resta in front of us, as I was saying, is Kobayashi now. Getting some grass on our right tyre, not very good. We're going to try and catch Kobayashi on 15th, and he's 14th, so pretty good. 15th by now. Next stage of pit stop should take us up into the points. Ooh, bit shaky there. I was going over the apex, had to have a bit of throttle control there. Swooping left now, losing a tiny bit of grip here. Crap, not getting on the apex as much as I would like. Chasing down Kobayashi. He'll be a tough one to overtake. Coming through now, that was quite a nice corner there. Into this braking zone, very hard. Don't want to lock up. Nice and gently over the apex. Now accelerating off. Kobayashi is near us now. His name tag's popped up. That's usually a good. If someone's name tag pops up while you're behind them, it's quite a good indicator that you're kind of near overtaking position. And as I say that, I go really wide on the left and I have to jolt right. The apex chucked me off. So I haven't really got this corner right. Braked way too early and had too much oversteer there. But I do like a lot of oversteer, but obviously I need to get in the right racing line to make that oversteer work for me. So lost a bit of time to Kobayashi, coming down to the hairpin now. Want to take it nice, need to get a good exit off this corner now. Accelerating, bit of gravel on the right tyre, and people are pit stopping now. So let's see, people in the pits, let's see, we're going to beat two people. Two people coming out as well, we're going to beat them, and we're going to get them. It's Massa and then Grosjean. Oh, we're close to Grosjean, close to Kobayashi's rear tyres. Grosjean's on the right. Oh god, spun up a rear tyre. Lots of understeer there. Grosjean's right behind us. We got Grosjean safely. Very thankful. Just as I passed Grosjean, got a massive rear wheel spin as I accelerated a bit too early. So coming through. Oh, near Kobayashi. Oh, nearly hit the back of him. Didn't want to get a penalty there to steer a bit left. And Grosjean's now going to catch us. He's only 7/10 behind us, and he's in a much faster car, obviously. But at this stage, obviously, I've got warmer prime tyres. He's just peeled out of the pit, so I think I'll be able to get a comfortable. Oh crap! Went over the apex a bit too much there. Don't know if you heard the tyre squeal there. Couldn't accelerate through that corner. That's why it would have spun me out. So catching Kobayashi now over the apex nicely, gently. So he lost a bit of time there in that second sector. I think that's probably just due to another big mistake there, to really take that corner slowly. And now Kobayashi is about more than a second ahead of us, and Grosjean's right behind us. I'm a bit worried now. In about 2 laps he'll be able to definitely overtake us, because he has a faster car, and he's already going to. My God, gone wide. Oh, on the grass, and Grosjean's overtaken us. No. And Massa's behind us as well. He's going to take us. That was a massive mistake I made, coming through to the hairpin. Outbraked him here, but I've gone wide. I'm going to take him. I surely should have DRS here. Yes, I do. Deploying DRS, getting this nice slipstream in tow. We're going to come past him on the left. And we got that pass done. We've taken Grosjean, and Ricciardo is in the pits. He's peeling out, so we've gone up to 10th now. Kobayashi in 9th and Grosjean in 11th. So we took Grosjean back. Very thankful for that. Had the DRS obviously helped us massively. So now looking at Kobayashi, don't want to make any more mistakes, can't afford to make any more mistakes. Braking now, nicely, gently over the apex. Oh, nearly lost it there again. I had to turn left while I was in the right-hander corner. Now swooping left here, gone faster than that sector by about 5 tenths. Catching Kobayashi now. Kobayashi's kind of slowed down because he's coming to a pack of 2. I think that's Perez and Mercedes, probably of Rosberg or Schumacher. So Grosjean, oh crap, Grosjean's right behind us here. Braking now, gently, don't want to lock up. Got the apex nicely. Ooh, bit bumpy there. Grosjean's right behind us, he's harrying us, 6 tenths behind us, and Kobayashi is 2.3 ahead of us. But Kobayashi is slowing down because the concertina effect is going to affect him the most out of that 3 pack, because he's got two worths of cars of that didn't come out right. Basically, he's got 2 cars in front of him, so that's 2 times like 1 dirty air kind of. Basically, he's going to slow down a bit. I didn't really explain concertina effect very well there, did I? Locked up on the left massively. Grosjean's right on my left. Ooh, squeezed him out. Deploying cars. Change to mix 2 because my engineer told me I'm going to have to change to mix 2 in a few laps, so I thought I'd do it now. Grosjean's got DRS, so I'm going to swoop right. He's got me on the left, but I'm going to outbrake him here. Obviously, he's got DRS, so he's going to have a longer braking distance. And Kobayashi's trying to attack Schumacher there. Perez has taken Schumacher, and Kobayashi was trying to follow him through, but he couldn't. So now I'm going to deploy quite a lot of my curves here. I'm going to try and take Kobayashi into this braking zone. Braking late, swooping down the inside, going to squeeze him out. He's going to have to be compliant with me, and he is. And now I'm up to 9th, that's great. Now chasing down Schumacher. I don't think I'll be able to catch him because he's definitely looking like he's catching Perez there. But I'm ahead of a train. I'm leading a train of 4 here, so that's good for me. Crap, went over the apex a bit too much, so that's good for me that I'm leading a train of 4 because they're going to be in my dirty air, and then Kobayashi's going to be in my dirty air, and then Grosjean's going to be in Kobayashi and my dirty air. So that's basically what I was trying to explain before. That's the concertina effect. Well, that's not concertina effect's basically the effect of everyone braking in a train. So like if the first person brakes, the next person is going to gain a bit of time on him, but then obviously it's going to be too early, so he has to brake more to counteract the person, gaining. I'm not explaining it very well. I'll leave it up to the F1 pundits who explain it many, many times every weekend. So Kobayashi, he's coming up to me, and who's that? I think that was Massa or Grosjean, right next to him. Into this hairpin now. Bit wide there. Deploying the rest of my curves. Coming up to lap 11 here now. Been quite an exciting race, actually. Quite a good race to have a full race on. Quite glad I did this. Breaking in now. Ooh, we're near Schumacher. Schumacher's trying to take Perez here. Schumacher's gone down the inside of Perez. He's squeezing Perez out. Perez has got him. Perez is still ahead of Schumacher. And I'm getting on Schumacher. I'm deployed half my curves. I'm going to try and take Schumacher here. Come on, let's go for it. Late braking here, gone fastest by 4 tenths, sorry. Oh, nearly got Schumacher. I'm on his gearbox. Come on. Kobayashi's 1.6 ahead of me. I don't know. I've just hooked the car up. Come on. Oh, God. We've gone wide. Very wide. Lost grip suddenly. Just as I said, we hooked the car up for that one sector. Lost massive amount of grip as I went wide off the racing line. And now Kobayashi's caught back up to us. And now we're leading a train of 5. Coming to this tricky braking zone, clipping the right apex. Kobayashi's right behind me, I can tell by proximity arrows. And now Schumacher's 1.6 ahead of me and Kobayashi's 4 tenths behind me. So they basically just reverse times and gaps. Oh, bit of weird sound my engine made just there. Hope that's not an engine failure. Coming through now, deploying curves. Gonna just leave a tiny bit for the pit straight. Kobayashi will have DRS on the pit straight, so I'm going to probably have to use a tiny bit more curves. So now deploying curves here, and he's right behind me. He's getting a tow from me. I'm going to change to mix 3. Make my car rev faster. Kobayashi's passed me, and oh crap, Massa's passed me as well. But I late brake, lock up on the right tyre, but I've taken them both back again. Oh, this is dicey stuff over the apex, and Schumacher has taken Perez in front of me, so I've got Perez in front of me now. Kobayashi and Massa nearly took me there. Braking now over the apex, nice and gently there. Oh, nearly could have lost 2 places in one corner, but really late braked, locked up on the right tyre, but that was enough to secure my 9th place back again. Got a bit too much oversteer on that apex corner and got a bit of grass on my tyres. Gently does it now. Ooh crap! Only got 3 laps left. I want to wreck it now. Kobayashi's still well behind. Not well behind us. Definitely there. Oh crap! Smart my rear tyre. I was gonna spin left. Have to correct myself and turn right. It's a tricky section. Ooh, gone wide again. Gravel on my left tyre. Kobayashi's right there now on my gearbox. Going through the sweeping left now. He's going to have me on the straight probably. And if not, on the pit straight with DRS. Oh, that was good acceleration there. Got great acceleration off that corner. Deploying half my curves. Hamilton's posted another fastest lap. 1.41. 0.189. And I'm guessing Hamilton's winning this race right now if he's posting fastest laps. And, ooh, went a bit wide there. Kobayashi's right behind us. He's going to have DRS and deploy the rest of my curves. Oh no, now Alonso's going faster, so we'll just have to see who wins the race at the end of it. We've got our own race to concentrate on. Kobayashi's coming to the right of me. Is he there? Nope, he's behind me now. Squeezed him out. And now Massa's taking Kobayashi, so Massa's directly behind me now. Kobayashi's behind him. Got a lot of marbles on my tyres here. This is on the second last lap here, guys. It's been a great race, and if you're new to me and you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have, please subscribe for weekly F1 2012 content. More videos like this every single week for you to look forward to after, I don't know, a long day at like school or whatever age you are. I don't know, work maybe, I don't know. Something for you to look forward to after a crappy week. I know I enjoy making these after a crappy week. So coming through these corners now, Massa right directly behind me. Ooh, tyre wear's going to be quite a factor here now. Massa's right behind me. Shouldn't be a problem though. Here's Massa. Although having said that, he did some brilliant racing in the Singapore Grand Prix just now. Really, really enjoyed watching Massa in the Singapore Grand Prix. Some great overtakes by him. Oh, so now Kobayashi's taking Massa. But I think we'll have to worry about both of them because they're quite near to each other. So Perez very far away from us now. Definitely not going to catch him. Just thinking about defending my 9th place. Hamilton's posted another fastest lap. Deployed a bit of curves there. Kobayashi's right behind us. He'll obviously get DRS. Going through to the hairpin now. Braking. Don't want to lock up. Going through now. Gonna get a nice wide. Oh god, we've gone too wide. On the gravel. In the grass. Kobayashi taking me. No. And Massa, he's coming on the right. Massa's taking me. No. Deploying all the curves I can. Changing up to mix 3. Get the fastest revs. Need to get this back. I've lost 3 places now. Rosberg's taking me. Now I've taken Massa back. Now Kobayashi's on my left. Gonna squeeze him into the second corner. leaving him enough room there, and he just doesn't. Oh, he's right there, just got him. Oh, thank God, taking my 9th place back. Like a boss, yes. Taking my 9th place back, and now Kobayashi's fighting with Massa. That's perfect. Oh God, I'm going to have to really defend for this last lap. I've got no KERS. I used all my KERS for those 3 overtakes. I was 9th to 12th. Oh, thank God I took that back. Oh, come on. This last half a lap, basically. Come on. Coming through now. Nice and gingerly going through these corners because I don't have much left in my tyres, I don't think. Actually, I do, but I'm feeling quite a lack of grip here right now. Maybe it's this temperature change. Codemasters did say that you have to work with the temperature of the tyres as well this year. So Kobayashi's only 4 tenths behind me. Coming through. Lewis Hamilton's won the race. That's 2 wins in a row for him. Is he going to be my championship winner for this season? And he's supposed to fastest lap at the end of it. And I'm still defending from Kobayashi. I've got a train of like 4 or 5, including Ricciardo, my teammate. Kobayashi's right behind me. His proximity arrows getting solid. Braking now, a lot of marbles on my left tyre. Coming through now, deploying the rest of my KERS. And it's just a straight drag race to the finish line. And no problem there. And we come 9th in the Malaysian Grand Prix. Not too bad, not too bad. We failed our race objective, which was 8th or above. Maybe I could have pushed and got Schumacher in that early stage of the race. That was a great race, guys. Hope you enjoyed it because I enjoyed commentating and racing it. So that's how it finished. Perez in front of me, then Schumacher, then Raikkonen, Alonso, Button, Webber, Vettel, Hamilton. Hamilton winning 2 races in a row. And here is the driver standings after 2 races. I'm 6th in the table. Pretty good. Same as Rosberg and Perez. And then we also have, obviously, the constructors. I'm level, Toro Rosso is level with Ferrari. I hope you enjoyed that episode, guys. If you're new to me, please subscribe for weekly F1 2012 content. I've been Aaron, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Give it a like if you did. And I'll see you next time, which is, I believe, China, if I remember right. Yep, China. See you in the next episode, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. I've been Aaron, and I'm out of here.